Hi, my name is Jeff Alcorn, and I'm here today to share with you a story. 6 years ago in May, it was a Friday, and my wife and I were home together, and we received a phone call from her doctor, and her doctor said that she needed to go to the Kaiser emergency room immediately, and that her white blood cell count was through the roof. And so we went to my mom and asked her to watch our 2-year-old daughter at the time. And we went over to the emergency room where the nurse looked at my wife and said, "Oh, this must be a mistake. There's no way that you can look this healthy and your white blood cell counts could be this high. Must be a lab error." So we got a bed in the emergency room and they retested my wife Jen, and unfortunately it was not a lab error, and that night she was diagnosed with a form of leukemia called CML. And that night we were really scared, weren't really sure what a CML or a leukemia diagnosis meant other than what we had heard, and we're very scared. And so we went online and looked up CML leukemia, and up popped the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and they were able to give us a lot of information and good questions to ask her doctor, and gave us hope. And that's where we found out, along with her doctor, that there was this medication that was invented called Gleevec. And before 2001, Gleevec didn't exist other than in the form of a clinical trial. And so before Gleevec was released to the public, CML was almost a completely fatal disease. And after CML was released, now CML patients are mostly living a normal lifespan their whole life, and they just have to take the medication every single day. And we feel so thankful for LLS's involvement with that research that led to the invention of Gleevec, that we wanted to find a way to give back. And so over the last 6 years, we've been involved with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, done multiple Light the Night walks. I've personally done 2 triathlons and a half marathon and a century bike ride with Team in Training for LLS. Jen has also been involved, done 2 half marathons with them as well. And we have been one of the top teams in fundraising dollars almost every single year, raising over $100,000 for them. And I'm just so excited to be partnering with an organization like Almighty Green that stands for not having cancer-causing chemicals in their product, and wants to stand together with cancer organizations like LLS and give back to them, so that way they can invest more money and more research, so that way we could find more cures for diseases like leukemia and all blood cancers.